Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm going to pre-record this, pre-record at 5 in the morning, and I'm going to go to sleep, or probably watch some TV, watch some shows for a little bit, and then go to sleep, and whenever I wake up, I'll upload this video. I'm going to do my NFL playoff predictions. There's no, the regular season's done, so said I'll bring my early. I'm not just going to do weekly picks. No, I'm going to do my full predictions in the same video, just like I did with the college football. Done my predictions in the same video. But let's go over the final NFL playoff seeding and predictions for the playoffs. Talk about playoffs. So the 2025 playoff picture is set, which means the competition will ramp up for wild card weekend through February 8th, culminating with the Super Bowl this year at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. So in the NFC, the Eagles are looking to repeat as champions, and for the first time since the 2021 campaign, a team other than the Kansas City Chiefs will represent the AFC. So I'm going to break down the bracket here and give my predictions. So the AFC standings, obviously we have the Denver Broncos number 1 with a 14-3 record, New England Patriots number 2 with a 14-3 record. Number 3, the Jacksonville Jaguars at a 13-4 record. I would say these are your 3 favorites out of the AFC. Number 4, the Steelers at a 10-7 record. Number 5, the Texans at a 12-5 record. They could be a sneaky team. Really think they can. The Buffalo Bills at number 6 at a 12-5 record. And the Chargers with an 11-6 record. So there's no blood atop the AFC bracket, which looks all without the Kansas City Chiefs. Sure, Charlie Crawl's probably mad about that one. The Broncos, though, shaky at times. They look shaky at times, and now Biden wins. Won the tiebreaker for home field advantage over the Patriots based on the higher win percentage and calming games. If you believe in the defense wins championships, Denver and Houston stand out in this field. Though you can't dismiss the hard-nosed Chargers under head coach Jim Harbaugh. As NFC North champions, the Steelers come out of the division that embodies toughness. There's times where Steelers look bad this year, but they were able to win this division. And no teams entering the field. The Patriots, I shouldn't say no, but I guess no, since they've not been good for a few years. Obviously, after Tom Brady left, they found their franchise quarterback in Drake May. I don't want to hear, oh, easy schedule. They were expected to win 7 games, maybe. The Patriots and Jaguars are wild cards, I guess, in this field. But the Patriots are, I shouldn't even say wild card. Patriots are 14-3 in the second seat. With a second-year quarterback and first-year head coach, respectively, the Bills are perennial contenders. They're looking to advance beyond the AFC title game for the first time with quarterback Josh Allen. Is it their time, or will a surging team represent the conference in the Super Bowl? We'll see. For the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks, number 1 seed at a 14-3 record. The 2 seed, the Chicago Bears, at an 11-6 record. Number 3, the Philadelphia Eagles, also at an 11-6 record. Number 4, the Carolina Panthers, at a 8-9 record. Number 5, the Los Angeles Rams, at a 12-5 record. Number 6, the Rams are number 5. Number 6, the 49ers, at a 12-5 record. And number 7, once again, the Green Bay Packers are a 7 seed at a 9-7-1 record. The NFC playoffs, I think, are going to be quite the gauntlet. There are legit a handful of teams in the NFC bracket who are legitimate threats to make it to Santa Clara, including the team that plays there regularly. But what truly makes this compelling is there's no clear favorite. The Seahawks have been great defensively, but inconsistent on offense at times. The running game has got better. I guess I wouldn't say they're the definitive favorite, even though they're the one seed. Ditto for the defending Super Bowl champions. Kind of the same thing. Their defenses look great, but the offense has been inconsistent. The Rams look like the NFL's best team for much of the season, but they struggled down the stretch. And who knows what we'll get from the 2024 tomato can turned 2025. And who knows what we'll get from the 2024 tomato can turned 2025 NFC North champions in Chicago. So get that popcorn ready. So that's the playoff seeding. Let's get to the wild card. So, it's going to be weird not having all these stars no Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, guys like that not in the playoffs. But let's get into it. I'm going to try and predict the playoffs the best I can. I'm not a perfect predictor. So, the Packers at Bears will kick off the schedule. Look, I think the Bears have really struggled last few weeks defensively. I wouldn't say they're that great, but they're a solid team. Like they're way better this year with Ben Johnson. I think the Bears are beatable, but given said, the Packers are just way too banged up. This will be a slugfest though between these two teams. I'd say of the NFC teams, other than the Panthers, these are probably the two teams least likely to win the Super Bowl. I think if healthy, if the Packers didn't have all these injuries, I think they would at least have a shot. But I don't know. I'm going to take the Bears here at home. The Packers are. I think this will be a close game because obviously they play close games. Like Packers are going to fight, but I don't see them winning, man. Unless Jordan Love has a big game. I'm going to take the Bears here at home against the Packers. Next game here. The 49ers at Eagles. The Eagles playing at home. 49ers have to go on the road. They're coming off a bad offensive game against a really damn good Seattle defense. And this Eagles defense, the offensive struggles. We've talked about that throughout this whole season. But don't ignore the fact their defense is really good. Prior to Saturday, I thought the Niners had a legit shot, maybe, in the NFC. I just don't. But I just think they're too banged up as well. Same thing with the Packers. Like, the 49ers secondary just hasn't really been that great. Run defense, there's too many injuries. I know the Eagles' offense has been inconsistent. The Eagles aren't great either. Like, on the offensive side. The defensive side, I think, will carry them. I think they'll do enough offensively to win this game. They should be the banged up 49ers team at home in the cold. So, yeah, give me the Eagles here. Next game, Rams, Panthers. I want to pick the Panthers because I want to see an upset. It's too hard for me to pick the Panthers here, man. Like, Dave Canales' play calling has been awful. Bryce Young, he's shown flashes this year. They have to Torrey McMillan, but they need to get more playmakers, like more weapons. The Rams have looked suspect the past few weeks, but if Devontae Adams returns, it'll make a huge difference. I think the Rams will win this game. But the Panthers still done a great job of even getting to the playoffs. I mean, I did not expect them to, get in the playoffs. I know they upset the Rams earlier this season, but the playoffs are a different animal, man. If I'm wrong, so be it. But I'm guaranteed you, most people are picking the Rams to win this game. I'm not the only one picking the Rams. I still think the Rams are really, really talented. I know it's a road game, and the Rams have looked really suspect last few weeks, but give me the Rams here. So, next for the NFC bracket, since these are teams I have advancing. Well, obviously, Seattle has a first-round bye. They'll get the Rams, and they'll have the Bears at Eagles. This is a rematch of the Black Friday. Last time, the Bears won. This time, I think the Eagles will get revenge. This game will come down to who has the better quarterback. I think the Bears' offense, though, is better here, though, but I'm going to take the Eagles here to make the NFC Championship game. I think they'll get their revenge against the Bears. Like, whoever makes it out of the Bears and Packers, I think is going to lose to the Eagles. I mean, I'm probably putting too much trust in the Eagles, how inconsistent they've been this year. Like, they could lose. They could even lose to the 49ers. But these are just my predictions. No matter what people think about Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, I think they'll advance here. Rams, Seahawks. It's hard to pick a Sam Darnold team over Matthew Stafford team. Because, remember, Seattle come back against that team. Obviously Matthew Stafford's not playing defense. I thought they played too conservative at the end of that game, honestly. Hey, it's a hard game, but I'm going to pick the Rams on the road. It's going to be so tough on the road, though. But I think the Rams will make the NFC Championship. I mean, I've said they were the best team all season, then they kind of fell off there the final few weeks, but I'm still going to be a believer in Matthew Stafford and pick them over Seahawks here. But I think it'll be a hard-fought game. And for the NFC Championship, for the second year in a row, the Eagles get to play the NFC Championship game at home, but this year will not go their way. Jalen Hurts won't be the reason, but the Eagles lose. I'm going to go with the Rams to advance here. Just a better quarterback than Matthew Stafford. You just trust Matthew Stafford more than Jalen Hurts. And Puka Nacua, and a bunch of other weapons they use offensively. Kyron Williams, Terrence Ferguson, They've even been using Xavier Smith a lot more lately. So yeah, give me the Rams here. So as for the AFC, let's start with the wild card out of the AFC. Chargers, Patriots. This is a pretty good first round matchup. Two great coaches, good young quarterbacks. Drake May, and Justin Herbert. Sorry, I had to do it. And one team's gonna be disappointed. I can see the Patriots. I'm gonna go with the Patriots here. Like, it's gonna be a tough game. Like, it's gonna be a close one. The Patriots pass rush hasn't been there too much. I can see the Chargers winning, but I'm gonna put my trust in Drake May and the Patriots. People have been saying all year, the schedule. You play who's on your schedule, and it's clear Drake May's a damn good quarterback. Mike Vrabel's a damn good head coach. They're building they have a good offense. Don't know why people think, easy schedule. Give me the Patriots here at home. Bills, Jags. This is not the best Buffalo Bills team in recent years. But this is Josh Allen's year, man. No Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. Jacksonville can play defense, so I think this will be a good game. I want to pick the Bills because I think they're the best the best quarterback in the league, Josh Allen. But Jaguars will come in 1-8, won 8 or 9 in a row. The only thing you worry about is the experience. Liam Cohen's first year, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars here. I know it's not just because they're the higher seed. I just think they've been playing better football. The Bills have just kind of been up and down, up and down, offensively all year. The defense hasn't been too consistent either. I'm going to go with the Jaguars. Texans, Steelers. This offense is hit or miss, but the Texans are the best defense in the NFL. It's hard to imagine they can't beat the Steelers. I'm going to go with the Texans. Next, I'll have the New England Patriots at the Denver Broncos. This is going to be a really good game. But I'm going to take the Denver Broncos. I know at times I've questioned them this year. Are they really that good? But the Patriots, people have questioned these two teams. I kind of have as well, but they're just damn good teams. You don't win 13 or 14 games by accident. Or should I say, for both their case, 14 wins for both teams. So I think it's going to be a great matchup, dude. Two young quarterbacks, and Bo Nixon and Drake May. But I just feel like Denver. I feel like the defense is going to win in that game. So give me the Denver Broncos. Next game, Buffalo Bills, Houston Texans. The Texans are often good Jacksonville and the Houston Texans. And in the other AFC division, the Texans are often good for one win and fall short, and I'll keep that thing. I think the Jaguars are the better team. But the Texans' defense, this could be a defensive battle, honestly, because these defenses have been balling. But I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars. To advance, I have the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars in the AFC Championship game. This is a rematch from when they played late in the regular season. I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos, man. I'm going to roll with this defense. They've won close games all year. I saw it with the Kansas City Chiefs for years. They keep winning these one-score games. I don't see it changing with Denver, man. That defense, I think Bo Nix will do just enough to win this game over the Jaguars and advance to the Super Bowl. So for the Super Bowl, I have the Los Angeles Rams against the Denver Broncos. Whew. I think that'd be a good Super Bowl. I don't know if I'm sure a lot of people would watch because it's a Super Bowl. You know what? I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos. I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos to win the Super Bowl. I just felt, I don't know, maybe I'm trusting the Denver Broncos too much with their defense and Bo Nix. But yeah, that's my prediction. So I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos to win the Super Bowl. So, yeah. But I'm not too confident in that pick. But we'll see. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be a really damn good postseason. But that's all to say. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace.